Howdy, I'm Bonnie, and this is my first official story time. At the time of scripting, I have just come out of watching a bunch of KS55T story times, so that's why I decided to share a story of my own. This one is of a real guilt tripper on Roblox. This was like a year ago, but I remember it pretty well. Also, sorry for the lack of visuals. Heck, I might come back and animate this on a later time, but for now, it's just music and a picture. Anyway, on with the story. On Roblox, my friends consider me an excellent role player. I honestly don't know if this is bragging or not, but I am pretty good because of my ability to get into any character very well, especially one of my own. Duh. This is important. Remember, any character. Anyway, one of my favorite games on the site is Roblox High School, a game by Cindering. I enjoy the game mainly for its roleplay factors. Now, the roleplayers I encounter are somewhat awkward, mainly because they don't specify what is out of character or not. No using quotation marks, parentheses, asterisks, whatever, just text. On one such occasion in which I joined a server loaded with these folks, I had decided to use one of 5 outfits in a set I had made while in Builders Club. These characters revolved around colors and were named as such. Blank belongs to the set. If you don't know who he is, check the description down below for the Jupiter meme and the G+ bio for him. On their server, I joined as Morad, a god from the same galaxy as Blank. All these gods are male, and 3 have a rather flirtatious personality. Morad happened to be one of them. I wasn't actually trying to score a date here, but I was looking for comic inspiration. I do this a lot with characters I make. I join a game, play as them, wait for a situation, and conceptualize it in my head. It then goes to paperwork and I sketch out the rest from there. And I don't know if I should feel bad for using other folks as comic characters. Anyway, the server was loaded with what I can only assume were poor roleplayers or trolls. Really hard to pick out some decent roleplayers. And along came a player who I'm simply going to call Unicorn because honestly that's all I remember of her username. Wouldn't use her username anyway, but I mean I would probably. She was a good roleplayer. The roleplay had gotten off to a slow start, but I was hopeful. I kept it going and eventually Morad and Unicorn were drawn closer together. It was friendly enough, nothing more than that. But because I'm a romantic, I decided to modify it for the comic so that they were in a relationship. I ain't an online dater, I swear I didn't date in this game. Eventually, we friended each other and we started chatting again, this time about personal life. I have no problem giving out my first name, Anna, but that's it. Middle name beyond is strictly family and close / IRL friend based. I might go like, oh hey, I'm Anna Powers, what's up? I've always used this alias if someone asks for a full name. The point is that I exchanged names in countries with Unicorn. I think Unicorn's name was like Annie or something like that, I don't know. She said she lived in Scotland and told me that she was in an MLP. I said I was like, oh, I'm in Undertale and FNAF or something, you know, like a generic fangirl kiddo. We started exchanging hobbies. She did casual MS Paint drawings and I was like, oh, I make music and stuff, yada yada yada. Then, out of nowhere, she brings up my Builders Club account. This is a Roblox membership, one that you had to pay for monthly to keep it running. The conversation went something like,
oh hey, I saw you have Builders Club. Can you please give me some Robux?
I don't know how to donate. Wish I could.
Just Google it or something.
And so I did. Turns out, both users have to have Builders Club memberships to trade items and money back and forth. She didn't have it, so I informed her. You don't have Builders Club?
No. Why?
You gotta have it in order to trade.
Oh, I can't afford that.
So I asked why, and she brings this up.
I've got cancer and my parents are using the money to pay for treatments.
Me, being naive and dumb as crap, believed this. My heart went out to her and I started panicking. Oh my god, I didn't know! And then me, being naive again, ignoring the cancer comment, said, you gotta pay for Builders Club. She then sent this.
Can we share your account, please?
Now, I was dumb, but I wasn't mindless. I would never in a million years share my personal account with someone else, so I said I would settle for second best and create another dual account and give her the password. Plus, wouldn't you be ticked if someone used the money for crap you didn't want on an avatar that was originally yours to begin with? She said she didn't want that though, only the Builders Club. Kinda hurt me to hear. So I said, I'm sorry, that's the only account I'm willing to share. And then she played the card we all hate. The guilt trip card. They said they didn't have much time left on Earth though. I went into ultra massive panic mode. I thought they were gonna pull her plug, she was on life support that day, and I started flipping out. I remember my heart going a billion miles an hour. I kept telling her I'd make it the other account ASAP, but she just wasn't having it and kept asking her to give her my password. Kept refusing. I hated cancer and of course I felt sorry for her, but if she was really gonna die, I wasn't gonna let some stranger in on my account. And then she hits me with,
I'm going to pull my own plug if you don't give me the password.
So I begged her not to do it. I hate the thought of suicide. The final message she sent was this.
I thought we were friends.
And I sat there and I cried quietly so no one heard me. This was a full hour since my friend died and I was heartbroken. So I go to turn off the tab and I hear a ping from the girl who allegedly died.
Hey, I'm the sister of insert whatever the heck her name was.
Is she really dead?
Yep.
I sighed and didn't respond for a while.
She was a great kiddo, you know. Kinda snarky, but she was alright.
And the next few lines of conversation were about Art and the sister's life. And then the sister who was talking to me said this.
Wait, I'm looking through the chat.
Yeah?
She wanted your password and you didn't give it to her?
I said no and explained why. And this message stunned me.
You killed her.
I just sat there, not knowing what to do but take her harsh comments. I tried to defend myself, but she responded with,
No, you killed my sister. I hope you're happy.
and immediately the thought of being a murderer flashed through my head. I thought I would go to jail for this, so I panicked and she never messaged me again. To this day, I don't really know if she was faking it or not. But for now, I have reason to believe that she was a scammer. All this time, I thought I was a killer, but I was a fool back then. To sum it up, some girl guilt tripped me into giving her Robux. Needless to say, never falling for it again. Thanks for listening and watching, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.